In the previous video, I was discussing about immune system and immune response. Let us continue. The immune response are carried out with the help of two types of cells, that is B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. B lymphocytes provide humoral immunity. T lymphocytes provides cellular immunity. There is a picture which gives us an illustration about how the helper T cells helps in the production of antibodies. This is a helper T cell which helps to stimulate the B cells for the production of antibodies. These Y-shaped structures are nothing but antibodies. And do you know how or why these antibodies are produced? Antibodies are produced in order to kill the specific antigens. Let us learn more about this B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. T lymphocytes or T cells, when triggered off by antigens, produce a clone of T cells such as cytotoxic or killer T cells. They directly attack and destroy the antigens by secreting a protein, perforin. Helper T cells stimulate the B cells to produce antibodies. Helper T cells, they directly do not take part in the production of antibodies. Instead, they help to stimulate the B cells to produce antibodies. Suppressor T cells, they check from attacking the body's own cell. They help in suppressing the antibodies so that they do not attack our own cells. Memory T cells are sensitized T cells. They retain memory of antigens, specificity for future, sometimes even lifelong. Memory T cells helps in secondary immune response. B lymphocytes or B cells produce antibodies and therefore generate antibody mediated or humoral immunity. Antibody mediated immunity is also called humoral immunity. So B cells produce the antibodies and therefore it can generate the humoral immunity. So they give rise to two types of cells, plasma cells and memory B cells. Plasma cells are also called effector B cells. The antigen specific T cells stimulate specific B lymphocytes to multiply, rapidly forming clone of plasma cells and memory B cells. The third type is antigen presenting cells, abbreviated as ASAP, or specialized cells which include macrophages and B lymphocytes. Macrophages present in the blood plasma which can engulf the bacteria or any foreign invaders which are present in the bloodstream. I will summarize the acquired specific immunity. Acquired specific immunity is of two types, antibody mediated and cell mediated. So cell mediated is of two types with the help of two types of cells, that is B lymphocyte cells and T lymphocyte cells. These two helps and protect against pathogens that invade the host tissue. Here host stands for human body. In general, what are the factors affecting the health? Genetic. The child may inherit certain disorders from the parents. It is also called congenital, that is by birth. Lifestyle. Lifestyle disorders are many. It is due to lack of proper knowledge or lack of exercise, rest or personal hygiene, and even because of lack of water and food intake. infection and corresponding immunity. Let us understand about allergy. So allergy is caused because of so many reasons. Some are hypersensitive to pollen dust, some are hypersensitive to some type of food. We call it as allergy. Allergy is a hypersensitivity of the immune system. Let us know how this allergy is caused. The substance which generates allergy are referred as allergens. Understand the terminology. Allergy and gen stands for generator. Allergens, we call it as allergens, the substance which generates allergy. Allergens stimulate the B cells to produce plasma cells, and the plasma cells produce antibodies and mast cells. Mast cells in turn produce histamines and serotonin. These are the substances which show the allergic response or inflammatory response. So this flowchart helps us to understand how allergy is caused. I'll summarize once again what is acquired immunity. Acquired immunity may be humoral immunity containing antibodies which circulate in blood fluids. It is mediated by B lymphocytes. Cell mediated immunity, it is mediated by T lymphocytes. Acquired immunity may be active or passive. Active immunity, when a host is exposed to antigens, antibodies are produced naturally in the host body. And passive immunity, when ready-made antibodies are given to protect the body against infectious agents, we call it as passive immunity. A good example for passive immunity is a child gets immunity through mother's milk. Mother's milk is also called colostrum. Now, what is autoimmunity? This is a kind of disorder. When the immune system of body starts destroying its own cells and molecules, it plays an important role in organ transplantation and allergic reactions. Autoimmune diseases, for example, rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, and insulin-dependent diabetes. The organs of the immune system. Lymphoid organs. The organs of the immune system are referred as lymphoid organs. We can categorize it as primary lymphoid organs and secondary lymphoid organs. So primary stands for first or first priority. Thymus and bone marrow are the primary lymphoid organs. Secondary lymphoid organs comes next. Lymph nodes, spleen, tonsils, Peyer's patches of the small intestine, appendix, and mucosal associated lymphoid tissue abbreviated as MALT, and gut associated lymphoid tissue which is abbreviated as GALT. All these are organs of the immune system. This diagram shows you where are the lymphoid organs and its location. Thank you.